Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. We're here for the Sunderland versus Newcastle preview. I'm so excited for this game. So anyway guys, let's get into the video now. I mean, so much stuff has happened on social media regarding this, and you could really sort of feel the excitement now. Let's talk about the first one, a really shocking one for Sunderland fans, but not for Newcastle fans. But now, Dad, could you explain what's went on?
Yeah, so obviously Newcastle fans are going to be in the North Stand. There's 6,000 there, and in the bar, the Black Cats bar, the signage has been changed there to show how we're the lads and some Newcastle colours, and that obviously was signed off by Sunderland, I think, a while ago. It's been taken down now, I believe, but it's created a real furore on their social media, hasn't it? Sunderland fans aren't happy.
For a Newcastle fan, it's funny, but it's a strange decision from Sunderland. I mean,
yeah.
What were their owners thinking? It's like, Sunderland fans going into a Newcastle stadium, and all of the, pictures of the Newcastle players have been changed into, Sunderland chants and mocking Newcastle players, mocking Alan Shearer. So it's really
bizarre, isn't it? It's bizarre, but it's been changed now. Back, I think they were maybe fearful of Newcastle fans sort of graffiti and anything related to Sunderland in there. But it's a bizarre thing to do, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, and as well, I mean, you've got, the owner. I'm not sure what his name is. Do you know? But I'm not sure. But he posted an apology on his Instagram story saying that he's going to take, full responsibility for this because, I've heard some people, Sunderland fans, say, it's almost like they've already lost the derby before it's even kicked off. Because, something like this will always be remembered. So it's a huge mess up by the club, and whoever did it deserves to be sacked.
So what do you think tomorrow, Charlie? How are you feeling about the game?
But I just wanted to ask, what are your thoughts on what's happening?
Yeah, like I've said, it's just bizarre, isn't it? And it's like really poor PR from Sunderland, and it's infuriated the fans. Whether I don't know if it'll galvanise them before the game or make them even more frustrated or angry. We'll have to wait and see. But it's just bizarre.
Yeah, but as well, I saw a Sunderland fan as well putting a Sunderland top on Alan Shearer's statue.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen that, but it's all sort of starting to bubble up.
It is. It's been a while. It's been many years since we've played them, obviously, and everyone's sort of getting excited for the game tomorrow.
But I mean, I think, to be honest, I've seen quite a few YouTubers mention it, that it's probably the worst time to possibly play Sunderland with the form they're in and, the form we're in currently at the minute. Yes, we'll have a better team on paper, but, to Derby Day, our away record's terrible. So I'm going into this game with more of a nervous sort of feeling than a confident feeling.
I think a lot of the feeling of Newcastle fans is that when this was initially announced, there was loads of excitement, and we thought, we're still in the Champions League. There's a a real chance to beat them and progress. And now, because of our away form and going out with the cups and our FA Cup form under Eddie Howe, we got beat off Sheffield and Cambridge. That I think we're going to, we're not as confident, but we should win this game. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, but as well, we haven't played since 2016. I remember a bit of that game where I think Mitrovic and Jermaine Defoe scored. It finished 1-1. But I think what some people don't realise is Sunderland actually have a better record than us in the derby in past times. So we've got to beat them, haven't we?
We have, and I thought I've watched Eddie Howe's press conference today, and he seemed really calm and in good spirits. And
I'm not sure.
I think he was, and I think he's he wants the players to get back to the levels they were playing at. But my concern is that teams have been playing through our midfield too easily. And yes, Sunderland are a championship side, but we've got to stop that, and we've got to have a good performance tomorrow.
And as well, the thing is, whoever wins, whether it's a draw or not, this may not happen for ages. So if we get beat off Sunderland, then I mean,
if it was a draw, we'd get them back to St James's Park. Would people want that as well? Just to have a night at St James's Park, another derby, maybe. But it would be nice just to get through at the first attempt.
I think my thoughts on the game is that I think Sunderland will start off a lot better than Newcastle. I think they'll have a lot more of the ball,
Right.
in my opinion, just because of everything that's happened. I think they will have a lot more of the ball, but I'm hoping that Newcastle, you know, can just hit them on the break with the quality.
Yeah, I mean, Sunderland got some good players in wide areas. They've got a good midfield. I think it's Pritchard and the lad Clark on the left.
Joe Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham's good playing. The lad Clark on the left's very direct and fast. He reminds us a bit of Jack Grealish when he first came onto the scene. So he'll be a threat. And Trippier's, you know, got a groin problem, so he's a doubt. Will he play? Will Livramento? His pace might suit Clark more playing against him to stop his runs. But you know, we've got to be positive in what we can bring to the game and go forward and try and win it. But I just want to touch as well, Charlie, about Bruno Guimaraes. Some transfer news has been linked with PSG today, which is an interesting one. Apparently he's got a buyout clause of 115 million.
Yeah, well, we know he's got a release clause of 100 million, I think it is. But I haven't really seen the PSG links, really. I haven't really looked at it. But of course he's gonna be linked.
He says he's going
clubs.
to stay at Newcastle in January, and you know, he's a great place. He's going to be linked with clubs as well. And
of course, I think we've got to, you know, watch out for financial fair play, and it means we may have to sell him in the summer potentially.
Well, I'd be surprised if that happens, but you never know in football. Anything
he has
can happen.
got a release clause, so any club can trigger it.
And again, there's links with Dan Ashworth potentially to Man United with a new owner. So I think Craig Hope said on his video that, you know, he would be surprised if he went to Man United, but he wouldn't be shocked. So maybe there's something in that. I don't think there's any talks ongoing at the minute, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, so we've got to beat them, haven't we?
We've got to win tomorrow.
So excited. Video's going to be on the channel. We'll either be really happy or really not happy at all. But you know, I think it's going to be, a lot of people might get sent off. That's my feeling.
That's the thing. You've got to control your emotions. So you've got to be physical and strong. But the likes of Joe Linton and Bruno have got to control their emotions and not do anything daft in the first 10 or 15 minutes. It's
to be honest, I don't have any idea about any of their players who maybe might get sent off as well. But it just hasn't happened in so long. And, you know, the last game I watched, I can't really remember it fully, but I just know it was a draw 1-1. But the atmosphere...
It'll be a feisty atmosphere, and there'll be a lot of challenges flying in, I think. And the players have just got to keep calm, but win the challenges, win the second balls, and hopefully the quality will come out. I mean, it would be great if we could score early doors, and that would quieten the crowd and that. But we've got 6,000 fantastic fans travelling down, 120 buses leaving St James's Park tomorrow, so there'll be a cracking voice in the crowd to support us.
But I mean, of course, there's Sunderland fans, and it's going to be...
It's going to be a rowdy atmosphere, but you know, that's what these derbies are about. And if our quality can come out and we can score early, I think it will silence the crowd.
I think what I'm going to say now is our biggest mistake is underestimating Sunderland. As much as we don't like them, I think it would be a mistake to underestimate them. So hopefully we can go into this game with a winning mentality. We've got the better team on paper, but never underestimate the opposition. We've just got to be focused. Like my dad said, make sure our emotions don't get to us. But just so excited, really.
Butterflies in the tummy all day, and just can't wait for tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a good sleep tonight.
Hopefully we don't end up losing. Hopefully we can win. And sometimes I think people are forgetting it's actually a cup as well.
Yeah, it's the FA Cup, isn't it? The magic of the FA Cup. And you know, as I've said before, Newcastle under Howe, we've got beat off Cambridge. We were that game. You know, the Sheffield Wednesday, away game it was as well, was disappointing. So, you know, we've got to win this one tomorrow. We've got to win it and have a good performance.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for the match reaction for the Newcastle Sunderland game tomorrow. Hopefully, I really hope it's a positive one, because I don't want to sort of be sitting there
want to
doing
come on here glum and
match
miserable,
reaction if we get absolutely battered. But my predictions is, I think there's going to be a lot of goals. I'm going to go for 4-3 to Newcastle.
4-3. As long as we win, I'm not bothered. But, you know, let us know your score predictions in the comments below. I'd like to read them and your thoughts of the game. It's always great to read them.
Thanks for the support on the videos, as always. Get your comments down below. What are your thoughts on this weird situation regarding Sunderland and them putting up Newcastle.
Just one more thing, Charlie. Sunderland are going to actually be fined because on the tickets that they've printed, they haven't put the FA Cup. I think it's shown as AFL League One. So there's another error there.
So the club
seems to be a problem at the minute.
You know, so many errors in. I mean, for Sunderland fans, you know, if I was a Newcastle fan and this stuff happened to me, I would be like really unhappy.
Yeah, but you'd be unhappy. But the main thing's the game, you know, and tomorrow. So you know, we've just got to make sure that we show up and we play the best of our ability and we'll win the game.
Well, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Game tomorrow, and let's get the 3 points. Take care, guys.
Bye bye.